that there. But okay, now what I want to do really is undo the two holding bolts on the slip-on, which are back here, which feel like 13s. I'll dump a 14 on it just to see what it feels like. No, they're 13s. What I'll do is I'll loosen those bolts off and wiggle the slip-on back until I can see a gap there, then slip it back on a little bit to cover the gap. So let me go and get the right spanner for moving the slip-on. Right, okay, what I've done is I've undone the holding nuts on the back of the slip-on, which are 13mm. Obviously you can see it's got a wiggle. I'm wiggling it back. Oh damn, so that did slip on quite a hell of a way actually. Ah, right, okay, so let me see if I can get this in the right place and hold the camera still at the same time. There you go. So obviously if I left that like that, that will blow. So I just want to push it back on and make sure that that is covered so it doesn't blow. And there, that's how much I've saved, because the slip-on, let me just wiggle it back up, was there all the way up, and I can. So my advice is look at where that is, mark it with a pencil or something, so you know more or less exactly where the slip-on is, and that you don't do exactly what I've done. I'll have to go and check Jeff's and make sure you don't just slide it on too far. What a pain. So there you have it. Just keep wiggling it back a bit. Oh, that's too far. That will do if I don't get a good seal on it, because when we took it off we put a load of copper slip around it. It's fairly free. So okay, I bolt it all back up and hopefully he says, fingers crossed, it don't blow. So 13mm spanner just to lock the cannon back in place. So I'll do that and get back to you. Alright, okay. So I wonder if I can put the camera right up under there. I don't know what you're seeing. Sorry about this, just bear with me. There's the two nuts that hold the exhaust in place. I'm just going to bite that up as much as I can. Right, sorry about that. One of my neighbours speaking to me. So, just going to put I'll check the torque on those afterwards. I just put a nip up on that. Up onto here. Obviously I want to position that over there, over the slots. Yep. Put that nicely in position. Wind that up. What I've done is I've moved it back as far as I dare, so I could just see the hole. Then I moved it forward a little bit, so it's back as far as I dare have it. Now I'm just going to do that up finger tight. What I'm going to do is drop the heat shield back on and see how we get on. Yeah, because I think one of the heat shield straps goes there, and obviously the other one goes there. You can see that by the markings. So yeah, as you can see, I can't do this one-handed because I can't put the straps over. So back in a sec. Trying to show you what I've done is it's just like hook these over like so, and then the thing just sits there, and that's kind of alright like that, because that just misses that one. That looks like it's gone back to where it was. Can rotate it round. Okay. And yeah, okay. Okay. I can't see what I've done. Thinking about it, because it looks like the straps have gone back. Oh, I suppose they move forwards on those brackets, because those brackets are pretty wide. I'm talking about the brackets here, where obviously the Jubilee clip was right at the front edge of that bracket. It's now sitting at the back edge of that bracket. Yeah. Not that ½ inch is going to make much difference, but we shall see what we shall see. Anyway, so I can carry on, and I'll get back to you once I've done that.
Hiya.
Hey, how you doing? Right, okay, before I lock this into place, you can see how much I've managed to move it back. Hopefully the camera's picking that up, because I'll lock it down. Can I do this one-handed? Yeah, actually a better way of doing this with Jubilee clips is just clamp-ons would have done, I suppose, or something or other. But yeah, so it's moved back that far, so I'll get it all in position, because what you do is you rotate this round, and I think it's yeah, it kind of sits, that bit there sits there, I don't know, you've got to check all the alignment on this bloody thing. And what I'll do is I'll get some heat paint and blow that over, because believe it or not, this is just matte barbecue exhaust paint. That's what we painted the inside of the Canon with, but that's a spoiler alert, because the exhaust and all that stuff is to be uploaded. Yeah, because this will go, I'll chuck this up before I put the Baffles stuff on, just to, so you got the knowledge of when you put the slip-on back on. So yes, the consistency will be a bit weird, but you'll know not to make that mistake. Or I might stick it on at the end, I don't know. But okay, let me carry on with this. What I will say here is I haven't locked all this up. I've pinched it up. If I wanted to move it, I could, and the same with the bracket underneath, is because I wanted to put the pedal back on before I locked all this down. So literally, is put the pedal back on, line it up with the peg thing at the back, and you just should push it in. If I change hands, I might be able to do it one-handed, but I can't guarantee where the camera's going to be pointing. So that just wiggles in there. And do you know what? That's going to miss by a country mile now. It's amazing that something that small, that little detail, made the peg bind, because that will go down a long way. Oh no, see, I can still hear it rubbing. It might be because I've got the rotation of this wrong. I'll rotate that round. So you can still hear it rubbing.